everybody, welcome back to Building SouthLake. So today we're going to be working on a building I showed you guys last week, if I remember correctly. But before we do that, like usual, we got to go over to the stadium and we have to go put our subscriber of the week in the actual dugout, which I need to start working on the dugout over here on the left because there's only, after this week, 2 more weeks until it's finally filled up, which is time's like flying by. So we really need to get that other one taken care of and built. So let's put this one here, and I want to make sure I'm not repeating. Doesn't look like I am. And okay, we're not. Sweet. So we're gonna put Manchester Gaming. So Manchester, like United. So make sure, or Manchester. Ooh, I'm happy I looked at that. So Manchester. And then I'm not sure if gaming is going to fit in here, but we can try. And gaming. Will it fit? Nope. Alright, so we got to put that on the other line. I think that's the only one that we've had that has to go on 2 lines. And gaming. And so, Manchester Gaming, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. And boom, you're permanently in SouthLake. And let's go work on this building. So, before we actually get working on the building, I came onto SouthLake yesterday, and I was trying to figure out, like where I wanted to put the ocean, because as you guys know, I want to have a big ocean on this world connecting 2 cities together. But then I ran into a problem. I was thinking about it, and I was like, well, where could I put the ocean, because over on that side, it wouldn't really fit, because usually next to an ocean, you always have, especially in a main city, you always have like some pretty big buildings kind of surrounding it for like the view, things like that. And it seems like every other direction basically wouldn't fit besides this one right here. And this seems like the best spot for the ocean, so it'd go out this way, the way we're facing. But then I ran into another problem with this highway that we did a couple parts ago, thinking, okay, if we make that a highway and we make this an ocean, where's this going to go? Because I don't want that to extend out throughout the entire ocean, because that's one, kind of stupid, and also not realistic. But then I came up with another idea. I know, there's so many ideas that's going around. And the other idea was have the ocean here, then have the island, like a big island here in the middle somewhere, and the highway connects to that, and that's where like some really nice houses could be and things like that. So just an idea. But most likely I am going to build the ocean right here, mainly because that's the best location for it. So yeah, done wasting your guys' time, so let's go over to this building that we're working on today, which hopefully I remember how to make this building, because it's been a couple weeks. I wouldn't say it's been a couple weeks, it's been a couple days. So we should have 7, so let's make sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 gap in between each, and we should be good. Alright, let's get started on this. So basically, this building here is supposed to be basically like a older building to kind of give the city a little bit more heritage and make sure, it looks like it has some history to it, which is one of the main things you want in a city if you are trying to go for that realistic aspect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we have another 3. For this, I'm basically just using sandstone, the new dark oak wood, the planks that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's where the door is going to go, but we can always add that in later. I'm not worried about that all too much at the moment. Another 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, I'll get back to talking here in a second. I'm just trying to focus on making sure I get these right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. So I got to make sure. This building actually, it can be a little bit on the trickier side, so I'm trying to make sure I actually get it right. So it only needs to go up to about here, right? So right there. So we need to have a stair. And we'll have this come over. And have it come over like this. Yeah, but so a couple things I was talking about is, you want to have history in a city because that kind of shows like it's been through a lot. And so when it came to building this building, I wanted to make a design that looked like it would have, like one of those old-timey feelings. It kind of feels like it would be a bank because of this, like the big windows, how open it is, or maybe like another museum, like maybe like a what am I thinking of? Like a car museum or something like that. It has something like significant with everything else because of just how the design looks. because if we fly over here, whoop, you can see like it has such big windows. It looks like it's been there for a very long time. It has that intimidating look of a bank, but I'm not sure if I want to make it a bank though, mainly because this building right here was meant to be a bank, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I mean, really the interior is not gonna be put into these for a very long time, but I still like to like kind of know what I'm putting and making into the city. That way when I do get to the interior at some point, which is not gonna be for a very, very long time, I kind of have an idea of like what the interior should look like. I think I'll probably do interior to these buildings once I can actually move SouthLake over to the PC. That way I can just do it a lot easier, because most floors in a skyscraper or things like this, they're usually just all the same. So basically if I just use World Edit, make one floor, and then I can just, you know, kind of build up from there. And oh, this building is going to take a long time to finish. I mean, I think the front, it took me almost an hour to make the design. If long, like maybe longer than that, just because of how complicated it was. So we should be good. See, I'm not sure. Is that the right color? I feel like it is, but for some reason it also looks lighter. I was having this conversation earlier with myself, and I was being one of those weird people talking to myself, but I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like black, because black looks too dark, so it's not black. But yet it doesn't look, you know, it looks like, I think it is it. Okay. For some reason my eyes were like deceiving me there, and for some reason the gray, even though it's the only alternative to black when it comes to like the darker glasses, this one looked like it was too light, and I was like, oh my god, which one did I use? I was freaking out earlier. So we're looking pretty good. This building is definitely going to take some time to get done, but it's really going to be worth it when it's done. The city is actually so close to being finished, and I'm actually really excited for how close it is, mainly because I want the main part of the city to be done so I can get working on the residential areas, you know, different cities, things like that. And as you guys know, one of my big, you know, ideas for this city is to actually make it to where there's going to be more cities attached to it. And if you guys don't know what I mean by that, and that's part of the whole reason of having an ocean, is I want to have an ocean, that way I can actually make two different cities. You're going to have one on the other side of the, what am I thinking of? You're going to have one city on each side of the ocean, is basically what I want. Now that's going to take a very long time to do, but I think in the end it'll all be worth it. And I do have an idea for the ocean to kind of make it speed by a little bit. We'll have to see if it actually does work, and because it's going to take a while to do, but if I do it right, basically breaking one block will make everything fall into place. So it's basically, it would just be using signs to make the floor for the actual ocean, and then breaking the one main sign to get the water to fall down. That way I don't have to make it, you know, that humongous and then get rid of all of it again, because that would take a very long time, because I want the ocean to actually be like pretty deep. That way when I am I want it to feel realistic, you know. I mean, this city is meant to be a realistic city. Something doesn't seem right here. Maybe it's because I don't have, yeah, it's probably because I don't have these yet. Let's turn this and have this go across, and there we go. It looks a little bit more realistic compared to the other sides now, so we're good. I don't know, for some reason it felt like it was wrong. And boom, those two are connected. And then we need to have sand going all the way up to here. So I think the sand starts here, right? Am I correct on that one? Nope, it starts on the inside. Right there. Haha. Got it. Sweet. And now I know where the sand needs to be. And I don't know why I did that. Actually, I did find a good alternative to sand with this texture pack. And basically, it's soul sand. Now, oh my goodness. I keep messing up. Because, as you guys know, I use the city texture pack. Or at least most of you guys know. Because I still get a lot of comments talking about which texture pack I use. But if you look at soul sand, it actually looks almost the exact same. Here's what soul sand looks like, and it just has little circles in it, which I actually use that for one of the new buildings, which I haven't shown you yet, because mainly it's still kind of under construction. We're going to work on that one in the past, or in the next couple parts, because we're actually getting over towards the highway areas finally, and those are almost, you know, up and going. So like I said, the city is so close to being done, and I'm so excited for it because I want it to be done, because I want to submit this world to Achievement Hunter like I did with Newfield. because some of you guys may know, Rooster Teeth and Achievement Hunter, they're basically like the main channel I watch all the time, mainly because I love their content. In my opinion, they make some of the best content on on YouTube and on the internet. Just their personalities, they don't hold anything back. They're just funny, and they're themselves, which is really all you can ask for when it comes to videos. So I really enjoy their content, and so when I saw that new field got put onto their basically like their version of the Vision, I got really excited because, you know, it kind of gives me a little bit more exposure, a little bit, but also like shows off all the hard work that's gone into building maps. Because even though I know my city is not the best, it's still, you know, it's just cool to see every now and then, you know. And so we just gotta put these here now. These are gonna be the middle pieces. How much time are we at? We're at 11 minutes already. Whew, time is flying by. I didn't realize we were already that much in. So we might finish this up. Which way does it go? It goes from the outside or the inside? So, okay, I think I got it. So it goes like this. Aha, so okay, we're good. I figured it out, hopefully. And might just do this a fast way. Just do it like this. So if you want to build a little bit fast, oh, actually, we can't do that. That's not right, because these would be facing the wrong way. Woo, I'm happy I realized that now. So basically, I'd have to go to the opposite one. So, like this. There we go. This is gonna work now. Oh, nope. As soon as I said that, I messed up again. There we go. And then we just go back the other way. That way we don't have to keep turning our camera every time. Just a little building tip if you want to know how to build things a little bit faster. Because I keep seeing a lot of people saying in comments like, you build really fast. How do you build so fast? It's basically just, I take my time. It's just something, I've always liked building fast. It's just something I've learned to do. If I know the design, I like building fast because one, if I mess something up, I can always get rid of it. But if I like the design, it's already almost finished. And a lot of that is due to the fact that I don't do interior. Because as you guys know, I don't like doing interior. But there actually is one interior I do like that I made recently. It's not on this world. It's actually on modded Minecraft, which you guys are going to see. It's going to be a couple of months before you guys see it because we actually recorded a lot for like ahead. But you're going to see my room for the house, and I actually think it looks amazing. The first time, I'm really, really happy with how my interior actually looks. So when you guys see it, I think you guys might be impressed by how much detail is actually put into it for once. So I need to stop here. So let's do this. Just make sure we stop them. Just like this. Perfect. And then this one needs to be on the inside. Make sure I don't mess that up. And so we'll finish this up and we'll probably call it quits for this part. I wish we would have got more done in this one part, but we still got quite a bit done. You can kind of see some of the main design taking its shape. This building will be done by next part, and we'll get working on some new buildings. Now, some of you guys might want me to continue working on this building next part, but in order to get more content out, oh my goodness, in order to get more content out for you guys and also new content, I like to basically like finish up a building off camera when you guys have already seen the main design. That way I'm not showing the same things over and over again. Because one, these videos are not meant to be a tutorial. They're meant to just be a inspiration kind of thing. So if you want to see how I make my stuff, you can actually go in and see how I make it like without tutorials and just get your own ideas. So bye bye guys. Thank you very much for watching. It is greatly appreciated. Let me know in the comments what you think of this building and also about the ocean, because I wanted to hear your guys' opinion on what I should do with the ocean. Because like I said, I want to build it over here, mainly because of that's probably the best location for it, and then have a big island here somewhere in the middle, so I can add like the really rich part of the neighborhoods and things like that. So bye bye guys, and like I said once again, thank you for watching. Bye bye.